Sir, welcome. My name is Matt Fash, Navy Memorial. How you doing?
Oh, doing okay.
Good. Sir, if I could please have your name and rank?
Yes, Squirrel Murphy,
Okay.
and Senior Chief, United States Navy Seabees.
Fantastic. And sir, if you could just start us off when you first got involved with the Navy and just take us through your naval career.
Okay. Well, I had a pretty long amount of time. I originally went in March the 1st, 1966, and I finally retired in January the 5th of 2007. So I guess you could say I'm a lifer. I started in, my first assignment of duty was Vietnam, and I was on coastal and riverine operations, and we did a lot of work with PBRs and swift boats up and down the river, Mekong and the Saigon, and all down in the southern areas there. And I had wanted to get in the Seabees, but I had a high mechanic score, so they put me in the regular Navy. I took a crossover exam, and I found out once you cross over and you have a rate exam, they have to put you where your rating is. So I tested out for a builder, and so they put me in the Seabees. Then my first duty station with the Seabees was back over in Vietnam. So I was back over there for a second tour. We did that. I was there during a pretty hot period of time. That was in, the first period was in 66, and then in 67 and 68, that's when I was back with a battalion, 121. And we saw some pretty hot times there. I was there during the Tet Offensive.
Okay.
I spent about a week up in Quezon there, helping with some mat, putting some mat down, trying to keep the strip open.
Okay.
And it got pretty hot. They moved us out, moved a fresh crew in. I was back down at Fubai. I was there when the Tet Offensive hit, and then we loaded up equipment and moved north up Highway 1. We put in about, I recall it was about 9 what we call hasty bridges. It was kind of a little invention somebody came up with there, and we could swing them into place and just keep on moving.
Okay.
So we'd move forward, secure the area, lay a bridge in, and just kept advancing. So that we were able to get the Marines back up in the fight and
Right.
heavy equipment up into Way during the fight. Ended up spending a period of time up there on a bridge crew. We had to build a bridge across the Anku, which was right before you got to the Perfume River. Finished out the rest of the time doing a lot of different variety of things, you know, pouring concrete, building hooches for the Marines, just doing a lot of work.
Okay.
Came back, was on a delayed party coming back, spent a little bit of time in the States, turned around, went back, right back with an advanced party. And while I was on that trip, that was when I was called on to give some extra support for a convoy. It had to bring some equipment up to go up north. They flew us down with a helicopter, and then I was kind of like riding gun support on a bunch of vehicles going back up. And during that period when we were up in the mountains after we went through the Havung Pass, we came under attack, and a pretty good battle ensued there. And anyway, as a result of those actions, I received the Silver Star. Of course, I didn't get that until later on. I didn't even realize it. We went on back, and then on the second trip, I was with a Civic Action Program. And so I was out with the people most of the time and working on civil projects, and also worked with other military, and worked with the 1st ARVN Division. During that period of time, I had purchased a little 50cc Honda. I used that for a lot of my transportation because the military really couldn't spare equipment, you know, too much. But I did Shanghai flatbed trucks and dump trucks and things from the Army and from the Seabees to help with our projects in those different villages. We built schools, we built a 100-bed hospital. We kept really busy. And it was very exciting because I spent most of my time with the people and really formed some good relationships there. I taught some school while I was there. Caught some flack about doing a few things, but to help with security in a village, we sent off and got some 36-inch barrel shotguns, goose guns, to help protect some of the villages. I got a contact in and was able to procure about 10 sewing machines to use at the school, to do a lot of things. I taught U.S. history and geography at the school, and I knew some Vietnamese, but I still had to have somebody there that was between, they could do a little English and I could do a little Vietnamese, so between the two we kind of struggled through it and got that. It was very rewarding. Then at the end of that time, I came back.